Alright, I think we should be live again. Let's have a look at my settings, just make sure we're all good. Broadcasting to Sydney, Australia. That's where I should be broadcasting to. Alright then, let's put the message out onto social networks. Let's bring up my Facebook. Sorry, I'm going to do this on my other monitor just so that it's not in the way. Take me like 30 seconds. Facebook, Google+, YouTube actually. New message. I also need a Twitch window as well. Here we go. New message. Live streaming. Game development. Or hash game dev. Again tonight. Game. ID RTG. Indie game dev, indie game develop, game development. What other hashtags can I use? Live stream, hash YouTube. I don't know. Live streaming game development again. Please join. Copy, tweet. Let's throw that up on Facebook. Throw it up on Facebook and then also Google+. Make sure I get this on the right space. There we go, throw that up. And we'll throw one up on Google+ as well. Here we go. Alrighty. Okay, so the stream appears to be working. That's good news. The message is out on Twitter. The message is up on Facebook. I think we're good to go. Let me close everything off so I don't get any strange notifications. And that should be it, I suppose. Okay. Let's kick into this. Let's get this stream going. So what I want to do today is a bit of UI work, menus, things like that, and possibly a high score list. Maybe do that first. Let's search for UI first, see what we can find. We'll find a nice game UI for our game. Hey everyone. Just looking for some UI stuff for this game actually. See what we can find. What's this one? GUI pack. GUI pack sounds pretty good. This one looks okay as well. Don't know if that would really suit our game though, so. No, I don't like that. So far that's the best. I have a cool idea that I want to do for the menu as well, but I've got to get some nice menu stuff going for it. Doesn't need to be like super in depth or anything, you just need something kind of basic, you know? I kind of like this one. I don't know how well it would go with the with the color scheme of the game that I have at the moment. The font is included with it as well. That's always good to know. Let's have another look. I think we're on the end of the Dragonbane. Hey, how you going? Good to see you again. I'm half tempted to use this one. I don't know why. Yeah, I just figured I'd get some, you know, streaming time in. I finished work. Was back home kind of early, so picked dinner up on the way back as well, so I didn't have to make anything. So got some spare time. I figured I'd do some streaming. And I'm pretty into this project at the moment as well. I want to get it. I don't want to get it like done, but I want to get it. I basically just want to finish something and get it, you know, online. I set up an itch.io post for it, so now we have this really cool looking. There we go. That's what it should look like. Really cool looking web page. I personally think it's really cool looking. Right, back to UI stuff. Normal hover. Level completed. Is it like a high score list? See, this one doesn't come with like a high score list. What about this one? This one doesn't come with one either. Freaking annoying. I need a UI. Oh, here we go. If I get rid of the keyword UI. There we go. Sort by top rated. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think it came out about the same time I was working on. It's a project I was working on. What was it called? Jeez, I can't remember the name now. Indie. Oh, crap, I can't remember the name. Indieverse. That was it. This is before Twitch.io came out. I was working on a project called Indieverse. Indieverse, RM2K Dev. And here it is. I'll show you. I'll show you a screenshot of it. Basically, it was. Here you go. It basically was Twitch.io. And then I got pretty far into building this, and probably, geez, I can't remember. Maybe 2 months before I was ready to launch, itch.io came out, and I was like, oh, got it, because, you know, I basically had already built itch.io, but then they came out first, so I was like, yeah, Never mind then. Indieverse. Got any more screenshots of it? No, I don't. But yeah, it had like split payments for all developers, and it was pretty cool. It looked alright as well. Alright, so back to what I was looking for. User interfaces. Node.js and no SQL, so I was using MongoDB as a storage. I have a feeling today we're going to do a high score list as well. That's sort of why I'm looking for a UI first. So if I can find a UI, I might be able to do some sort of, you know, like, hey, you just died. Here's your high score. Would you like to submit it? Maybe use Node. Node is really good. I'm using Node every day, basically. That's my the technology we use at work. Oh, anyway, I think I could sit here for ever. Oh, I think I just found it. Ramen Cat, good to see you again. I might keep this in the to-do pile and start working on that high score API stuff. I think that's probably a better idea. All right, so let's do that. I'm gonna do a high score setup. Pretty sure I can make calls from GML web call. Not bad. GML URL. Is there a way to GML HTTP post? Curiously, here we go. HTTP post string. Perfect. It's exactly the function I need. Data received, URL, HTTP status codes, content slang, yep. Game ID. Alright. I'm happy with this. HTTP post string is the function I need. I'm going to do that, so let's pull my project up. And RPG run folder. I'm going to create a new folder under that. Call this high score database. Actually, I'll call this high score server. And command window. Let's say, what's the command for this? Express init. Oh, that's not how you do it. You have to say npm install express. That's my command. It's been a long time since I set up a project like this. I just work inside the already existing project that I set up months ago. There we go. Express. Shit, how do you do this? Let's Google it. Node.js Express. -- save. Let's try that. npm install express -- save. There we go. Now what do I do? Getting started. npm init. Yep, and then express generator, that's the one. To generate an application skeleton real quick. So npm install express generator -g. Actually, you know what? If I do this in AngularJS, I could make a web front end for the high scores. I might do that. That's going to be way better. You know what? Forget everything I just did. Yo CG Angular. What would you like the app to be called? Let's call this high score server. Standard router. There we go. That's going to create me a basic AngularJS application with a Node backend, I think. Actually, is it going to make me the backend? I can't remember. Man, I'm rusty at this. Very rusty. No, it doesn't make the backend. Fuck. Alright. I changed my mind again. We're going to use Express. Oh my god. Try again. Try again. Cancel. Okay, Express. We'll call this high score server. There we go. Then install the dependencies. So what have we got? High score server. Let's pull that out here. There we go. High score server. And now npm install. Oops. Should run us through our basic installation stuff. I need a MongoDB as well. Robo. I need Mongo running as well in the background. C MongoDB Mongod. Here we go. Localhost. Let's make a new database. I'm just going to call this create database high score system. Is that what I called it? High score. Called it something like that. Fuck, I closed the folder. High score server. Yeah, so we'll just call this high score system. Now we have a database. Okay. That'll do for now. Let's what's our Express doing? So Express is done. Let's pull up WebStorm. Whoops, I still got my work open from earlier today. Let's close this. Open, and we'll pull in this high score server folder. This window. Right, there we go. App.js. So now we have a basic Express project up and running. It's a public directory, and we've got our routes. Now, where's our routes handler? I can't remember where it is in this one. It's probably under bin www. No. Doesn't have initializers anymore. App.js routes. Oh, right, of course. It doesn't do that. Doesn't work like that anymore. Okay. Right. So now we need a. You just configure node setup. Node.js. There it is. JavaScript file is app.js. If we run that now, it should be good. No, not good. Why didn't that work? App.js, the wrong one? Oh, it's bin www now, isn't it? Every time I use this fucking Express, they change the way it works. It's bin www. There we go. I swear they just changed the way it works every time, just to see what if they can think of a better way. What are we listening on? Port 3000. So localhost port 3000. There we go. Welcome to Express. Okay. Right, so now let's get Mongoose installed. Actually, you know what? I sort of don't want to use this. Oh man, pain in the ass. I want to use Locomotive. Let's do that instead. Too many frameworks. Too many frameworks. Locomotive.js. Because that gives me MVC framework, which is what I want. npm install. Where's that get started guide? Overview. Where's the installation? Get started. Here we go. npm install locomotive-g and then lcm create. There we go. Install Locomotive globally, and then we can create a Locomotive app. We won't use LCM server. LCM create and npm install. Okay, we should be good. Right, so now I can say LCM create high score server. Actually, I'll call it system. High score system. And then cd high score system npm install. Okay, that's done. Now let's take all those files, move them up a directory. And they should appear in here. Right, now there we go. That's a framework I'm familiar with. Alright, configuration. Let's just start up server.js. There we go. So config, initializers. Right. And then rerun the application. Okay, it's running on port 3000. Let's double check. I'll do this UI stuff later. Localhost port 3000. There we go. Welcome to Locomotive. Perfect. So I think we can get rid of this one for now. We can say we should be able to say something like this dot. You know what I also need to do? I need to increase the font size. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot to increase the font size. File, settings, editor, colors and fonts. I should have one called big. That's too big. So what is default normally? Default is 12. Let's make it 15 then. 16. There you go, 16. I can read that on Twitch. That's better. Go ahead with 16. Okay, this dot match. Now I can say what's the syntax for this? Whoops. Whoops, you didn't see that. That was secret YouTube stuff going on. No, I'm just kidding. Nothing's really that secret. Locomotive.js guide. Here we go. Where's their routing? This dot match. That's it. Something something via. That's the one I want. I'll say this dot match. We're gonna say scores submit maps to scores submit via post. And we also need a scores get. So that'll just be via get. So scores get. There we go. Now I also need to install Mongoose. Mongoose Locomotive. Okay. Right, so now we need to... Sorry guys, it's been a while since I set up a project like this. Okay. npm install Locomotive Mongoose. Register it in config environments all.js, yep. So let's just say terminal. There we go. There it is. Okay, so now we have Locomotive Mongoose. Register it in conf environments all. So let's register this. It's all good, ramen. Right, so now the data store is registered. So we can then pass directly for URL4. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. And now we need a initializer. So let's go with... Let's just do this in generic for now. It's fine. Mongoose.connect, and we'll just say, is that how I do it? Yep. Localhost slash. That's it. Data stores Mongoose. Right. So now we need a. You know what? This would be like 10 times faster if I just rip the code out of another project that I'm working on. Oh, whoops, wrong one. That goes there, this goes here. Right, here we go, this is going to be 10 times easier now. Config, initializers, load models. Oh fuck, this is not any easier. Oh well. MongoDB. Alright, here we go, so that's what I was doing before. Acquire Mongoose. Let's get rid of this one. Packages.json. Let's pull in Mongoose. Where's that? There it is. Define Mongoose, and then npm install. Should give us the right version this time. Yeah, it was just something random, ramen. I just decided randomly that I was going to stream, and then we ended up making that. It is based off of a game that I wrote a long time ago, called Blockets. I'll find that for you. Blockets, iOS. Here you go. It was based on this game. wow, iTunes isn't even loading. Are you having? Is it like a? Is it a buffering issue?